What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, Governing Thoughts, the channel that gives you thoughts to govern your mind in order to set you up for success in the future. Today, we're going to be talking crypto and specifically Quant, a project that I'm very bullish on. I love Quant. I don't love it, but I admire the project Quant, and I am personally invested in Quant because I think they're a legit project with a legit team, legit technology, and they're only going to go up from here, guys. I mean, not financial advice, but I think they're going to do very well in the 2025 bull run. I can see them doing at least a 10, even up to a 40x. I mean, that would be super, super bullish. And I don't mean to provide hype, but I could see an easy 10x, which for a lot of you, you might think, oh, that's nothing, like, because you're used to all these gains in crypto. But guys, 10x, that's $1,000 turning into 10,000 or 10,000 into 100,000. I'm sure you all can do math. But just to get my point across, it's very good returns compared to any other markets in history. And the reason I'm so bullish on Quant is because it's so scarce, guys. And it's scarce and it's such a solid project. So it reminds me of Bitcoin. And a lot of people compare it to Bitcoin, and I see why. And it's such a good comparison, guys, to show you why it is such a big project. Because the reason that Bitcoin has, or part of the reason why Bitcoin is so valuable, is because it's very scarce, right? There's only 21 million ever. There will never be more than 21 million. However, right now, only 92% of the Bitcoin are in circulation, with 19.3 million Bitcoins out right now in the public markets, with 8% left to be mined, which will be mined eternally in the halving cycles in the next who knows how many years. All the Bitcoin will be mined, but there will never be more than 21 million. Same as Quant, guys. Quant has even less tokens. Quant has 14.8 million tokens, even less than Bitcoin. Only 75% of the quantity of tokens that Bitcoin has. So Quant is very, very scarce, and buying Quant at $118, $120 would be like buying Bitcoin back at $120, $125, which was back in 2013. And we all know that we all would have loved to have bought Bitcoin back in 2013. Well, here's your chance once again to do it, guys. Quant is it. If you believe in crypto and you think crypto is not going to go to zero, and you think crypto is an industry that's going to stay for the long run, and you think that $1.2 trillion market cap is really just a start, and I think so too. I think we're going to go way past $100 trillion market cap in crypto overall. That's 100x. And I don't see why Quant wouldn't be one of those projects that grows significantly with the rest of the crypto market. And I believe Quant could have a similar price action as Bitcoin. We could see a Quant of $30,000 someday. But in the bull run here coming up, guys, I think Quant is looking at like a 10x. And I'm going to show you why. So Quant is currently ranked number 42 in the overall crypto industry. $1.5 billion market cap, 1.4. But I'm going to show you that buying Quant now would be like buying Bitcoin back in 2013. So if you look back to Bitcoin in 2013, $1.5 billion market cap in September 2013. And a few months later, at the top of the market in 2013, in December, Bitcoin was $12 billion. An easy almost 10x, 8x or so. So I think, guys, that Quant could do just that. And you know why it's even easier to believe that? Because last bull run, Quant went up to $4.6 billion market cap. So a $10 billion market cap would only be 1x on top of its previous high. And at 15 billion would only be a 2x on top of its previous high. So very easy to achieve, I believe, a 10x with Quant. But there's even more proof to that. So let's compare Quant to another project that was built on top of Ethereum, which is Chainlink, as well as Polygon. And let's see their price performance in the last bull run, when there was even less crypto adoption as there will be in 2025. But let's compare its price action. So for example, Chainlink, it's also built on Ethereum, and its market cap right now is 4 billion, but before the 2021 bull run, in December, January 2020, it was only worth like 1.3, $1.4 billion market cap. What does that remind you of? possibly the same market cap of Quant. Yes. And at the top of the market, 2021, it went as high as $20 billion market cap, guys. 20 billion, just like that. And Chainlink, which is considered a very technically boring crypto that does nothing amazing like Ethereum does. So easily, it achieved a 10, 15x last bull run, Chainlink. And same thing happened with Polygon, guys. If you look back here, Polygon was a crazy play for whoever was in it back in 2020. But let's look at it here. So January 2021, it was 140 million. But eventually, about March 2021, it got to 1.6, $1.5 billion market cap. And even from there, guys, it still went up to $20 billion market cap. Same as Chainlink, right? So you can see that there's a good potential for Quant to perform very similar to these projects. And even better, because these projects were starting from like 100 million, $50 million market cap. Quant is starting from already having had a run back in 2021 up to 4 billion. Therefore, its next leg up, it's supposed to be much bigger because there'll be a lot more adoption, more people aware of it, and they're just a solid project that they're building a lot and people are starting to be very aware of them. So I think, guys, that Quant, easy 10x, like 15 billion. If Chainlink and Polygon went to 20 billion last bull run, I don't see why Quant couldn't do the same and better. But let's compare it to a project that has a little bit more utility and provides more value, which I think is what Quant does. I think Quant provides a lot more value than Chainlink and Polygon. And so a project that we can compare it to would be Cardano. Cardano, at the bottom of the market 2019, what was 1.4, $1.3 billion market cap. So nothing crazy, guys. It was a small project. And that's what Quant is right now, a small project, 1.5 billion. Cardano back in 2017, 2018, it went up to $20 billion market cap, but then it came down all the way to 1 billion, which is insane. That's a big drop. And Quant, it didn't fall that much. It went from 4.6 to $1.5 billion market cap. That's not as bad as Cardano back in 2018. And looking at Cardano, it went from, let's say, $1 billion market cap in the bear market in 2020 to all the way to $90 billion, guys. That's a crazy play. That's more than a 90x. That's basically a 90x, right? If you had to have bought the bottom. But even if you bought a 1.5 billion, that's still a 60x, guys. I mean, I'm not saying that Quant is going to do that exactly, but I'm just showing you that it's not impossible, especially in crypto. And this is a project like Cardano where I'm a big fan of Cardano, but their utility wasn't all there last project. It was all built on, okay, we're going to release this NFTs, we're going to release smart contracts, and it was all we're going to. So it's built on hype. But they have released a lot of what they promised already. And so the next bull run, I believe Cardano will also be a very good play. But we're talking about Quant here. And so Quant could easily, I mean, why not? Why couldn't it go to a $90 billion market cap as well, right? But to stay realistic, Cardano back in 2017 went from $600 million market cap all the way to $25 billion market cap. What does that remind you of? Once again, yes, Chainlink, Polygon, from like 1 billion to 20 billion. And so Quant could easily do just that, guys. And so for me, I think that Quant, once again, is an easy 10x. And who knows how much more it could go, guys. It's a solid project. And considering its scarcity, once again, guys, it would be like buying Bitcoin back when it was $130 and holding on to that for years and years, even past this next bull run. If you hold on to it for the next 10 years, who knows where it could be? 20,000, 30,000? It just all depends on the crypto adoption. And I think it's going to keep going up exponentially even more in the next 5 to 10 years. So that's my take, guys, on Quant, on its price action, its tokenomics, and not financial advice, guys, but I think it's a solid project. I'm a big fan. I'm personally invested in it, for full disclosure, and I will do another video talking more about the background of Quant and talking about their team and their technology, but that'll be for next time. For now, guys, that is all. Take care and be kind to each other. Best of luck. Thanks for watching, and please hit the like button and subscribe. Peace.